What if a prophecy from over 450 years ago predicted that your financial breakthrough could begin on May 10th, 2025? Not fiction, not fantasy, but a real shift written in the stars and confirmed by one of history's most mysterious prophets, Nostradamus. He didn't speak in riddles, he saw patterns, powerful cosmic alignments. And now, 6 zodiac signs are entering a rare window where wealth, career breakthroughs, and transformation collide. If you're one of these signs, the universe is handing you a key. If you're not, don't scroll away, because energy doesn't follow signs. It follows intention, the conflict. Most people miss their window because they're waiting for luck, the truth. Wealth follows those who are aligned, alert, and ready to act. To begin your transformation like this, video, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss another shift like this. And here's your first activation step. Comment below. I welcome growth and harmony into my life. That one sentence sets your energy in motion. This isn't just a video, it's a doorway. And May 10th might just be your moment. Let's step through it together. Part 1. Taurus Wealth, through intuition and awakening investments. If there's one sign that knows how to feel wealth before it arrives, it's Taurus. Unlike others who chase money with urgency and stress, Taurus moves with quiet confidence, guided by instinct rather than impulse. And now, as we cross into the energetic portal, after May 10th, 2025, the stars are aligning to reward that patient, intuitive rhythm with real-world financial growth. But this isn't just about luck, it's about awakening. For years, many Taurus individuals have poured energy into stability, working hard, building comfort, maybe even sacrificing dreams for safety. But the universe is whispering something new. Now it's time to receive what you've always deserved after May 10th. Taurus enters a rare window where Neptune, intuition, and Venus, value, form an energetic partnership. This alignment activates not only your finances, but your inner compass, the part of you that senses opportunity before the world sees it. Ever had a gut feeling about a stock or digital asset before it took off? Ever felt drawn to revisit an old idea or investment you once shelved? That's not coincidence. That's your Taurus radar, and now it's switching from silent mode to high signal. Let me tell you about Anna, a 52-year-old Taurus woman living in Oregon. In 2018, she bought a small amount of Ethereum, but forgot about it. Life happened. She changed jobs, moved cities, lost track of that digital wallet. In April 2025, while cleaning out old emails, she stumbled upon her login. When she accessed the wallet, over $170,000 sat waiting. No lottery win, no hard hustle, just one quiet decision made, years ago, that bloomed at the perfect time. That's the Taurus path, planting with love, reaping with grace. Taurus, you don't need to overhaul your life. You just need to realign with what you already know. Review old investments, crypto, art domain, names, forgotten ideas. Trust your instincts when you feel nudged to explore new financial tools like AI business models, dividend stocks, or real estate syndicates. Work with a financial advisor to bring structure to your intuition. And if you get a nudge to buy that lottery ticket on a random Tuesday, honor it. Not because of superstition, but because alignment often feels subtle until it becomes undeniable. Taurus is ruled by Venus, the planet of not just money, but beauty, comfort, and emotional security. You're not here to grind endlessly. You're here to create a life that feels as rich as your bank account. Let wealth become an extension of your inner peace, not a replacement for it. And remember, abundance doesn't arrive when you're frantic. It flows when you're centered. Are you ready to let your instincts lead the way? Then affirm it now. In the comments I receive, wealth through trust and timing. Because for Taurus, receiving is the most powerful form of action. Part 2. Capricorn. The strategist's rise to financial power. If Taurus is the intuitive grower, then Capricorn is the master builder. This is the sign that climbs while others watch, that drafts blueprints while others dream, that sacrifices short-term comfort for long-term empire. And now, after May 10th, 2025, Capricorn stands at the summit of a long, quiet journey, and the view is about to change. Why? Because Nostradamus didn't just predict wealth. He foresaw those who would earn it with vision, resilience, and timing. 3 things Capricorn has in abundance. Your discipline wasn't wasted. Capricorn, you've walked a lonely path. While others jumped on every new trend or get-rich scheme, you stayed focused, investing wisely, saving consistently, building your reputation brick by brick. And while it might have felt like everyone else was getting ahead faster, the true rewards of your discipline are about to mature. With Saturn, your ruling planet, forming powerful alliances with Jupiter and Pluto. After May 10th, you're not just receiving financial opportunity, you're being positioned for financial leadership. Let's talk about Thomas, a 60-year-old Capricorn living in Colorado. He worked as a civil engineer for 35 years, living below his means and slowly investing in real estate and index funds. He didn't post about it. He didn't brag. In early 2025, one of his long-term properties, an old duplex he bought in 2009, was rezoned for commercial development. The value tripled overnight, and a major tech company offered him a buyout. He couldn't refuse. He didn't stumble into wealth. He engineered it. That's your Capricorn edge. This next phase of your financial life isn't about hustle. It's about activation. Here's what to focus on. Reevaluate your portfolio. Look into disruptive tech, renewable energy, or AI sectors. Upgrade your financial systems. Automate savings. Diversify investments, and prepare to scale. Learn digital tools. Blockchain, smart contracts, and global markets are your new terrain. You're already a long-term thinker. Now you must become a modern builder. The unexpected path. Yes, you're a planner, but the universe also loves to surprise you when you're ready. So don't be shocked if one night a spontaneous lottery ticket or a small crypto investment suddenly opens a door. Not because it's random, but because your foundation is strong enough to support the windfall. Capricorns don't just receive wealth. They contain, direct, and multiply it. And that's what makes this moment so powerful for you. Capricorn's journey isn't about quick wins. It's about meaningful ascent. You're here to lead by example, to show that wealth and wisdom can walk hand in hand, that success isn't noise, but quiet excellence over time, and that the top of the mountain isn't lonely when it's built with purpose. Let your success now be the reward for your past restraint and the fuel for your legacy. If you're ready to claim this next level, drop it in the comments now. I lead with wisdom and wealth follows, because Capricorn, this is your era. Not to chase riches, but to build an empire others will study. Part 3, Virgo, precision planning, and the billionaire's blueprint. If wealth were a puzzle, Virgo would be the one quietly solving it, while others are still admiring the box. You don't rely on luck. You rely on logic. You don't chase dreams. You design them. And now, after May 10th, 2025, the universe is opening a path made not of chance, but of well-earned momentum. While the world rushes toward noisy trends, you, Virgo, are being invited into a different kind of wealth, the kind that is measured, predictable, and deeply satisfying. Mercury meets Jupiter, the analyst. Awakens. Mercury, your ruling planet, represents analysis, precision, and mastery over detail. When Mercury aligns with Jupiter, the planet of expansion and opportunity, you don't just get lucky, you get clarity. Financial patterns emerge. Numbers make sense. Strategy clicks. This isn't just a growth cycle, this is a financial awakening. And you're more ready than you think. Let's take Marcus, a 47-year-old Virgo, working as a school administrator in Texas, quiet, methodical, and always tracking his spending. In 2017, he began investing $300 a month into ETFs and dividend stocks. Nothing flashy. Fast forward to spring 2025, his portfolio hits nearly $300,000. Why? Because he never tried to time the market, he just trusted the math. Now, with Jupiter's influence, he's shifting into early retirement and launching his own online course business. Marcus didn't gamble his way to wealth. He planned for it. And Virgo, that's your superpower too. Where to focus. Now, you don't need a lottery ticket, you need a financial dashboard. Here are your next steps. Audit your investments. What's underperforming? What's quietly growing? Look into automation. Use tech tools to streamline your savings and track your net worth. Explore tech stocks and companies like B stock, the kind aligned with your belief in innovation and results. And yes, if your intuition nudges you towards something unusual like a crypto investment or even a lottery ticket, don't ignore it. Sometimes intuition is just logic. You haven't fully articulated yet. Virgo's spiritual blueprint for wealth. Your soul isn't here for wild highs and lows. You're here for sustainability, not just in your finances, but in your energy. Financial peace for you means knowing where every dollar goes, having a purpose behind every investment, building systems that work while you sleep. Wealth doesn't have to be chaotic. It can be calm, structured, and deeply aligned with your values. The hidden advantage. Among all zodiac signs, Virgo holds the sharpest financial mind. You don't daydream about becoming a billionaire. You reverse engineer the steps to get there. So now let this new cosmic cycle be your cue. To scale, not with noise, but with strategy. If this message resonates, declare it now. I build wealth with purpose, precision, and peace. Because, Virgo, this isn't luck. This is the blueprint you've been sketching for years, and the universe just handed you the green light. Part 4, Leo, bold moves, and royal wealth activation. For Leo, life was never meant to be lived in the shadows. You were born to lead, to shine, and to inspire. And now, after May 10th, 2025, the cosmos agrees. A powerful alignment between your ruling planet, the Sun, the expansive Jupiter, and the stabilizing energy of Saturn signals a shift. This is more than a financial window. It's a royal calling. And here's the twist. You don't need to be louder. You just need to be more aligned, from stage to strategy. Leo energy is bold. You move with heart and conviction. But for years, you may have felt like the spotlight dimmed, like your talents weren't being fully recognized or rewarded. That's about to change. When the Sun and Jupiter dance in your chart, opportunities multiply, but only if you're courageous enough to act. And Leo, you were born to act. This isn't the time to overthink. It's the time to move boldly and trust your inner power. Meet Jasmine, a 39-year-old Leo and former dancer from Atlanta. After an injury, her career paused. But instead of retreating, she pivoted. She started teaching choreography online, monetized her YouTube channel, and invested her earnings into a handful of promising tech stocks. In April 2025, one of those investments, B stock, doubled in value. She didn't just build a business, she built a stage for financial freedom, all because she refused to let her fire burn out. That's Leo turning passion into prosperity. As this cosmic window opens, here's how to activate your wealth. Revisit your talents. Where have you undervalued yourself? Your creative gifts could be your next income stream. Take calculated risks. Whether it's investing in bold tech plays, launching a brand, or betting on yourself, now is the time. Work with a financial coach to strategize with clarity and scale your vision. Also listen for unexpected nudges. Buying a lottery ticket, entering a pitch competition, or saying yes to a speaking gig, these small steps could become your next breakthrough. The Leo Wealth Code. You don't chase money. You magnetize it through confidence, presence, and passion. Your wealth won't come from playing small. It will come from owning your worth. You were never meant to blend in. Your leadership is the investment. Your vision is the brand. And your roar. That's your signature move. So if you've been holding back waiting for permission to rise, this is it. Declare it now, and make the universe listen. I lead with passion, and wealth flows through my purpose. Because Leo, when you walk into the room like you own it, abundance doesn't follow it, arrives early. Part 5, Scorpio, silent power and financial rebirth. Scorpio doesn't chase wealth. You summon it. You don't shout. You observe. You don't rush. You strike with precision. And now, with Pluto, Saturn, and Jupiter forming a rare cosmic alliance, after May 10th, 2025, your moment of silent power is rising. It's not a flash of luck. It's not a sudden lottery win, though that's possible too. It's a rebirth of your entire financial identity. The power of inner control, Scorpio. Your gift is intensity paired with intuition. While others chase shiny objects, you're studying patterns, tracking energy, and waiting for your moment. This new cycle is a reward for those who've waited in the shadows. The ideas you abandoned, the projects that stalled, the investments that didn't bloom, now they begin to rise. Pluto, the planet of deep transformation, rules your sign, and under its influence, you're not just stepping into wealth, you're stepping into influence. Let's talk about Devin, a 58-year-old Scorpio who worked as a librarian for most of his life in rural Maine. Quiet, analytical, a lover of systems and solitude. In 2020, during lockdown, he took an online course in blockchain technology. He invested modestly $1,000 into a few decentralized platforms, one of them barely known at the time. By 2025, as markets shifted, that forgotten investment grew tenfold. But Devin didn't celebrate on social media. He simply paid off his home, funded his niece's college tuition, and opened a small publishing firm for independent authors. He didn't win loudly. He rose quietly and with purpose. That's the Scorpio way, your strategy going forward. As the financial tide turns, here's how you can align with it. Revisit old ideas, that business plan you abandoned, that side hustle you paused. Go back. They may be perfectly timed now. Streamline your finances. Scorpios thrive with precision. Get your budgeting tools in order. Know your numbers. Control your flow. Consider transformative assets. Crypto AI-driven platforms, early-stage startups, or real estate in emerging areas all hold potential. And yes, if one night your instinct nudges you to buy a Powerball ticket, honor it. Not because you're gambling, but because the timing might just be cosmically aligned. You've been through storms, internal ones, silent ones, soul-deep ones. This wealth cycle isn't a reward for survival. It's an invitation to thrive, finally. Scorpio's financial power doesn't just come from external success. It comes from internal mastery. Your ability to stay calm while the world panics, and to act with precision while others guess. Money is energy, and Scorpio understands energy better than any sign. Unlock the billionaire's frequency. This is your time to lead, without noise, to build, without permission, to rise, without explaining yourself. The Billionaires Club, it isn't loud. It's built by people who know when to speak and when to move in silence. You don't need applause, you need alignment. If this resonates, affirm it boldly and clearly. I am reborn to own my wealth, my power, and my future. Because Scorpio, when the universe speaks in whispers, you're the one who always hears it. Part 6, Sagittarius. Freedom, global wealth, and the spirit of risk. Sagittarius, if money is a journey, then you were born with the map in your back pocket. You were never meant to live a conventional life. You thrive on movement, meaning, and the wide-open possibilities of the unknown. And now, after May 10th, 2025, the stars are cracking open a gateway, just for you. One that leads not only to financial freedom, but to a global life of wealth, purpose, and adventure. This isn't about 9-to-5 stability. It's about earning from your edge that daring spirit the world can't replicate. Jupiter, Saturn, and the Sun align. Jupiter is your ruling planet, the great expander. It brings opportunity, luck, and wisdom. After May 10th, Jupiter aligns with Saturn's structure and the Sun power in a once-in-years configuration. That means your two greatest gifts, intuition and timing, are about to be supercharged. The very traits that once made you feel too unconventional are the same ones that will now open doors others didn't even know existed. Consider Elena, a 41-year-old Sagittarius who left her corporate job in New York to travel Asia. What started as a gap year turned into a lifestyle. She documented her journey on social media, built a YouTube channel, and partnered with ethical travel brands. At the same time, she invested in tech stocks and started learning about decentralized finance. By 2025, she was running a 6-figure digital business and earning passive income from investments. She didn't settle down. She leveled up on her own terms. That's the Sagittarius path risk, with a vision and freedom as the reward, wealth-building strategy for Sagittarius. You're not here to follow traditional routes. You're here to invent them. So here's how to align with your current cosmic window. Audit your income streams. Are they location-bound or flexible? Shift toward digital, mobile, and scalable. Explore sectors that match your spirit tech. Travel, online, education, and media are especially hot for you right now. Think globally. Invest in international markets. Sagittarius thrives when connected to the world. And don't be surprised if a sudden opportunity, like a viral product, a course idea, or yes, even a spontaneous lottery ticket, changes everything. Your energy is aligned with bold moves and divine timing. Spiritual insight, the wealth of truth, at your core. Sagittarius, you're not driven by money itself. You seek meaning, truth, and impact. But here's the secret: when you align your finances with your freedom, the wealth flows effortlessly. This new phase isn't about choosing between purpose and prosperity. It's about fusing them. Let your wealth be a vehicle, not a destination. A way to live louder, love wider, and teach others by example. Say yes to the adventure. You weren't born to play small. You were born to inspire others to expand. So make your declaration and let the universe hear it. I own my global career and finances. Because after May 10th, you're not just chasing wealth. You're writing a new story where freedom and fortune walk hand in hand. Part 7, the Universal Wealth Code. What to do if you're not one of the 6. So what if your zodiac sign wasn't on the list? You watched as Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Leo, Scorpio, and Sagittarius stepped into their era of cosmic alignment. And maybe you felt a flicker of doubt, a question creeping in. Does that mean abundance isn't meant for me? Absolutely not, because here's the deeper truth. Astrology doesn't decide your destiny, your awareness does. The stars offer invitations, not limitations. And while 6 signs may be in the spotlight right now, every single zodiac sign holds a unique key to financial abundance. Destiny is not a closed door. Think of the 6 chosen signs not as the winners of some cosmic lottery, but as mirrors. Each one represents a quality we all need to activate. Taurus teaches us to trust intuition. Capricorn reminds us to build with discipline. Virgo shows the power of planning. Leo calls us to lead with confidence. Scorpio embodies quiet precision. Sagittarius embraces bold freedom. Which of those traits do you need to awaken? Because the universal wealth code doesn't belong to one sign. It belongs to the willing align. Don't compare. If you didn't see your sign, this is your moment to go inward, not backward. Revisit your beliefs about money. Are they empowering or limiting? Reassess your daily habits. Are they aligned with growth or stagnation? Rewrite your script. Abundance isn't a one-time event. It's a pattern built from choices. Remember, some people win through investing, others through entrepreneurship, some through intuition, others through deep healing. Your path may not look like anyone else's, and that's the point. Set your wealth intention. Even if the sky isn't pointing directly at your sign, the energy of May 10th is still active. Declare it, align with it, act on it, comment below. I activate my personal wealth code. Now that statement isn't just a wish, it's a frequency. And the moment you align with it, the universe responds. Because wealth doesn't belong to the chosen, it belongs to the aware. Part 8, Tools, Rituals and Strategies to Multiply Abundance. Wealth isn't only about what you earn, it's about what you align with, whether your zodiac sign made the lucky list or not. There's one truth that overrides the stars. Abundance is a frequency, and with the right tools, you can tune into it daily. After May 10th, 2025, the energy around money expansion and opportunity will be especially potent. But you can't just wait for fortune to find you. You must prepare your vessel to receive it. Daily rituals to align with wealth energy. These small but powerful practices create a magnetic field around you, drawing opportunities your way. 1 morning mantra. Practice 2 minutes. Before you touch your phone, sit up. Breathe deeply and repeat. I am a magnet for aligned wealth. I receive with ease, and I give with joy. This sets your tone and activates the wealth mindset. First thing in the morning. Wealth journal. Dedicate a small notebook to your financial evolution. Each evening, write 3 things you're grateful for. 1 money win, even if small. 1 inspired idea or action you'll take tomorrow. 3 visualize and feel spend. 3 out of 5 minutes, visualizing a life of financial peace. Don't just see it, feel it. Imagine paying bills with ease, seeing investments grow, or receiving unexpected income with joy and calm. Practical tools to multiply your abundance. 1. Automate. Good habits. Set up automatic transfers into your savings or investment account. Treat your future wealth like a non-negotiable bill. 2. Track. Every dollar with awareness use. Apps like YNAB Mint, or even a spreadsheet. Abundance flows more freely when you know where it's going. 3. Schedule a money date weekly. Once a week, review your finances with intention, not fear. Light a candle, make tea, and treat this moment with reverence. This builds a strong emotional relationship with your money. Energetic practices to clear money blocks. Declutter your wallet or purse. Let go of old receipts or items that carry lack energy. Create a wealth altar. Place symbols of abundance like a gold coin, green candle, or crystal in a corner of your home to hold your intention daily. Speak in alignment. Replace phrases like, I can't afford that with, I'm choosing to invest in other priorities right now. Language matters. It shapes your vibration. Wealth isn't a destination. It's a way of being, and every ritual tool and choice you make is like tuning the strings of an instrument, preparing your soul to play the melody of prosperity. So ask yourself, are you living reactively or creating consciously? If you're ready to multiply what you already have, comment below. I live in harmony with abundance, and it expands through me. Because wealth doesn't just visit the lucky, it stays with those who know how to welcome it. If you've made it this far, it's no accident. Whether your zodiac sign was named or not, whether you've seen wealth flow before, or you've been waiting in silence, this moment was always meant to find you, because the truth is, abundance isn't handed to the chosen few. It's unlocked by those who choose themselves. This is more than astrology. It's your invitation to rise to step boldly into the energy of wealth, not with desperation, but with clarity, trust, and purpose. And remember this. Taurus taught us to trust our gut. Capricorn showed us how to lead with structure. Virgo reminded us that precision is power. Leo lit the way with courage. Scorpio moved us to act with quiet depth, and Sagittarius urged us to leap with faith. Now it's your turn to act, not wait, to align, not chase, to receive, not resist. So if this message sparks something inside you, don't let it fade. Drop a comment right now. I am ready. I receive abundance. I act with purpose. And if you haven't already, subscribe and turn on the bell, because this is just the beginning of a powerful journey together. Your stars are shifting, your energy is rising, and your future, it's already waiting. Abundant, aligned, and absolutely yours. Let's walk into it together.